Chapter 2. The Federal Acquisition Process.
As discussed in Chapter 1, the Corps must become a member of the contracting team, and therefore must have insight into the federal acquisition process. This chapter provides an overview of that process by focusing on its vision, standards of performance, and goals. Also, the phases, steps, and functions included in the process and the Corps' performance objectives relating to those functions will be identified. As a representative of the CO and a member of the contracting team, the Corps must adhere to applicable ethical principles and procurement integrity requirements. These principles include impartiality, fairness, honesty, and the protection of certain contract-related information. The Corps must also know and follow the rules regarding gratuities. He or she must also know how to resolve conflicts of interest. Adherence to ethical principles and procurement integrity requirements is of critical importance to the Corps. As a government employee, he or she has no doubt become familiar with the usual standards of conduct that apply to federal employment. But as a member of the contracting team, the Corps may face new challenges regarding conduct. Ethical dilemmas will likely arise, regardless of whether or not there is a rule or standard of conduct that applies to the situation. These new dilemmas arise because the Corps has access to advanced procurement information, is significantly involved in drafting the requirements document, performs the technical evaluation and selection of the contractor, and has direct and influential interface with the contractor during performance of the contract. For example, during the performance phase, the Corps may have sole authority for the approval of test results, inspection, and final acceptance of the contractor's work. In all these activities, the Corps must be very careful when performing his or her duties because of the special responsibilities he or she has in overseeing the contract.